So let's take a quick tour from the car window and rooftop here. Hello, and welcome back to our off-grid home build in Vermont, where we are finding ourselves getting in tune with the weather. We look forward to rainy days to fill our water tanks, and sunny days that charge up our batteries. We've also learned to appreciate the breeze that blows away the biting insects. What you doing?
Cutting rafter tails.
Would you like to show us the progress you've made today?
I've got all the fascia up and the drip edge up, ready for roof decking, but we have to prime and paint the fascia before we put the roof deck up so we don't cover up bare wood, and got all that done. So then I just started putting in insulation in the bays, getting ready to put siding up.
I know it can be hard to get a good sense for where things are relative to each other on our property from looking at isolated video clips. So let's take a quick tour from the car window and rooftop here. Our driveway is at least as long and steep as it looks on video. It's 800 feet long, and the parking spaces at the top are 100 feet higher than the mailbox at the bottom. Coming up here on the right is a leach field for the septic system. And that gap in the trees on the right is where the pipe runs down from the septic tank. Now we're on the steepest part of the driveway, which is actually not very intimidating from the Subaru, but collecting the mail on foot is a pretty nice workout. Right there in front of us, you may recognize our solar equipment shed, almost ready for siding and roofing. And on the right is the cargo trailer we used to bring our belongings up from Texas. That standing PVC pipe is our new improved location for the RV pump out, which is not nearly as far away as the temporary one from a previous episode, which plugged directly into the septic tank. Over here between the pipe and the cargo trailer is the space where the yurt will go, and just over this ridge is where the excavator had leveled a pad for the future underground cisterns and buried pipes and conduit running between the future yurt and the solar shed. On the left, you can see the solar array, which will be connected to the equipment shed by conduit that runs under the driveway. And here at the top of the hill is our parking spot for the travel trailer, with the awning facing south and the front door overlooking the projects we just talked about. We don't live very far away from basic services, but we do have to bring our own waste 5 miles down the hill to the town recycling center. And we are about 7 miles from a convenient place to refill our propane tanks. There's room for 2 30-pound tanks in the exterior storage compartment at the front of the RV. And we might go through 1 bottle in a month, or even less if the weather is nice. That's from running the fridge on propane, except when it's switched to electric while the sun is out, and from heating water with propane on cloudy days. Of course, in colder weather, we would use more fuel to run the furnace as well. Okay, what's the goal?
Get this up here. Yep.
Is that good?
Yep.
Looks like you've got most of the siding up.
Well, this siding on 3 sides here makes the building very sturdy now, so it doesn't shake around much.
One of our competing priorities is getting the conduit and pipe situated before our excavator comes by to fill in these holes.
I'm trying to bend it with heat so it looks nice coming up this pole. These caterpillars won't leave me alone. That box is for the DC wires coming from the panels to go to the inverter. And then we'll bring AC power back up to a box here. And that'll be an outlet that we can run an extension cord up to the trailer for basically shore power for the trailer. All the conduits are stubbed up into the shed now. Here's our one that goes to the yurt for our main service. And this is one that goes to our shore power and auxiliary outlet out at the array. And this one comes up to our inverter, and this is where the solar panels wires will go into the inverter. And so we're all ready to cover it up. Get this all pretty again.
We've been here in Vermont for almost exactly a month now, and we are getting to know our way around a bit. But with a long list of projects to complete in a short summer, we have spent most of our time on the property or running necessary errands. We do look forward to making time for exploring, but for now we're starting small by taking a few local detours so we can at least give ourselves time to stop and smell the roses.